Don't try to ruin my life with lies when your life can be ruined with the truth.
What's up, nerds, and I got a story for you. All right, you guys. So I have exciting news, and I want to talk about this because I personally am really happy about this. So Gina Carano has delivered a big blow to Disney, and I'm going to tell you, I'm really happy about it. I love Gina Carano. Now, if you are a fan of this channel or you've checked out any videos that I've done about Gina Carano before, I'm completely on her side. I support her 100%. Disney did her wrong, and I can't tell you how annoyed I am about that stuff. And she's just great. She's a queen in my opinion. Okay, so just to break it down real quick. If you guys remember, Gina Carano was unjustly fired from Disney for giving her moderate opinion, a political opinion. And she was fired because of it, which is, in my opinion, bad. So she did put up this post on her Instagram. And I know a lot of people were all like, she's comparing Republicans to Jews. Now, I just want to say that Gina's point was that the Holocaust only happened because there was a slow, methodical, and gradual propaganda campaign of defamation against them. And if you can't see that and you're just trying to like equate that to like anti-Semitism, I'm sorry, you're dumb. Like, get your shit together, because you guys, like, you don't know what you're talking about and you don't think well enough to like see outside of your own stupidity. So then she got fired, right? Unjustly fired. And other people had posted stuff also, opposite side, same side, weren't fired because they were all men. Not that I think that has anything to do with it, but it's just because of like her political opinion. Anyways, so she has sued them, and Elon Musk has backed her defense, and she is suing them. And I don't remember exact. She asked for like $260,000, and she wants to be rehired. And because they said that, they ruined chances for her to get more money, and she wasn't in the solo show that she was supposed to be in. So they were taking her to court. And then, so one thing that they want to do that Disney does not want them to do is get to Discovery, because they don't want them to, because that'll open up emails. That will open up, transactions, like, fiscal transactions and everything. And I think that this says a lot about what's going on. So she sued, and then they appealed. So while they were in appeal, there could be no Discovery. They couldn't get anything that they needed to, go forward in the case, because they needed stuff from Disney because they were like, they did this and we need proof. But they have to open up their, emails and communications and stuff, so we can, and hopefully their money, so we can see their records and everything, and I don't know, they spent stuff, because I'm pretty sure there's money laundering going on. So she put up this post the other day, and it says, update. After the judge denies Disney's request to dismiss my case, Disney requested permission to immediately appeal that decision in the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals and delay all Discovery while that appeals takes place. And that's awesome. It's just great. Yesterday, October 16th, 2024, we learned that the judge denied Disney's unusual request. And I think that that's great. I hope it's, anyway. So, and she says, I am obviously very pleased with this opportunity to keep moving forward with the judicial process and its discovery. And discovery is what they don't want, and we want. We want it. Oh, I want it so bad and everything. While I wish this was not necessary, as it is not my desire to be in this battle in court, I will not shrink away from it because it is hard or uncomfortable. Again, a huge thanks to all of you who have shown me support daily, to my incredible lawyers, and to Elon Musk and the people at X for the opportunity to continuing this lawsuit and seeking justice. Onward. And I think that's great. Gina Carano was fired, and, a lot of people, we're just shit all over her, because a lot of people were all like, oh, she's a bad actress. And listen, she may not be the greatest actress on the planet, but there's opportunity for growth there. and there's definitely for her. I mean, I look at Dave Bautista. I always thought he was a crappy actor, but I think he's gotten better. He was in that Blade Runner 2034, 2054, doesn't matter. That movie was crap, but I thought he did a good job. And he was just recently in that Onion movie, which was also shit. But I thought he did a good job, and I was like, all right, he's growing, I believe, as an actor. And that same thing could have happened with Gina Carano. And they're trying to turn Star Wars into a female thing, but they get rid of Gina Carano's character, Cara Dune, which was a huge female character for him. And The Mandalorian season 2 was led by not one, not two, not three, but four strong women, and fans loved it. And they still haven't stopped praising the episode. All 4 years, 4 people were in there 4 years, after it aired, as the height of the series. So I don't think it's right to call Star Wars fans sexist, because that's what they do. It's ignorant, and it's completely untrue and false. But I just think that when you come to it, Kathleen Kennedy, she called the fan base said they were toxic and they can't stand strong female heroes. But she fires a strong female actor who was beloved by all the male fan base because she shared her opinions online, which they weren't even that bad. All right. So Judge Shirley Peace Garnett, she made it clear in a 10-page ruling, which I can leave a link to that down below also if you guys want to see it, that Disney's request to stay of proceedings was denied, right? And she wrote, having considered the parties' submissions, the relevant law, and the record in this case, the court denies the motion. And she specifically also addressed Disney attempting to avoid discovery by appealing in the Ninth Circuit, which, they moved to a different circuit so that way they could get it denied or whatnot, and they just completely issued it. One thing that they also went through to do, a lawsuit accuses the Walt Disney Company and Lucasfilm of wrongful discharge and refusal to hire, and sex discrimination, which I already talked about that a little bit. The male co-workers were allowed to do this stuff, to say their political opinions online, and yet there was no ramifications for them. But she does it, and she gets fired. This also goes on to state that they went above and beyond to make sure she didn't get any more work. And I think that that's just completely disgusting. And I think that like I said before, I really hope Gina wins this thing. I hope in Discovery we find out a slew of fun things that we can go after Disney for, because you know what, Disney, they hired Kathleen Kennedy, and Kathleen Kennedy, in my opinion, is the devil. She's not a Star Wars fan. She's just, a Trojan horse, and she wanted to make Star Wars into what she wanted Star Wars to be, because I don't think she's a fan of Star Wars. And she completely took the male fan base and said, fuck you. And Star Wars has always been male eccentric. Boys have always liked Star Wars more than girls. That's a fact. And if you don't believe that, you're stupid. But she wanted to change it into a girl property. Well, girls aren't interested. And that's proven because nobody's watching this shit. No one's buying your product, and no one wants your stash. Everybody hates it. And those who don't hate it are just fucking shills on YouTube, those fucking losers. And the people out in the real world, they're not coming to see your shit. I'm personally, Star Wars is dead to me. I don't buy anything. I'm not watching that Grogu movie. I don't fucking care. I'll watch Skeleton Crew because I got Disney Plus and everything. So good for Gina. I hope she wins like hardcore. I hope she gets everything she wants and more. I hope they have to rehire her just so she can go on set and just be like the nicest person ever, and they just have to sulk, those little bitches. But tell me what you guys think about it, because I'm really interested to hear what a lot of other people think about it. Tell me, what do you guys think about all of this? How do you guys feel about Gina Carano and this whole case and her? Listen, this is a war, but she's winning battle after battle, and I think this is great. I really hope that she wins the whole thing overall. I hope it goes to trial, or I don't know, but I just think it's going to be great. I wish her nothing but the best, and because they did her dirty, and she deserves her chance to defend herself, and I think this is great. But that's all I got for you guys this week. Tell me what you guys think about all of this. You can go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. You know, I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And we'll see you guys. You guys have a good week. Bye.